Hello everybody, Rex Repairs here, and today I'm going to show you how to clear up some old foggy headlights with this Cerakote all-in-one package. Let's do it. So as you can see on this first side, I already took out that side marker, but this is my foggier of the two, so showing you that to begin with. We're going to move to the right side so I can show you how to take these off. Alright, so here's the right headlight. I will point out the few 10mm bolts you have to take off first, or not really in order, but I'm gonna take these off first. You got one here, and that should be it to get that part out. There's also a Phillips head screw over there to take that side marker out, and then you'll get access to, I think it's two more 10mm bolts you have to take out over here. So I'm gonna take these two out first. If you don't have one, these little metal plates come in very handy. I lose shit a lot, and with them I lose things less. Alright, got those two out. Now we're going to move to that small Phillips head bolt screw. Alright, so for this screw, I will use a screwdriver. It's a little less stress on these. Pretty old and kind of fragile plastic. I'll go ahead and take that guy out. See, I'll show you. Very small screw, and it's right here. And you can see this is wiggling now. There's a little plastic tab right up here. Holds that guy into the headlight. Now, one good tool that hopefully you have, if not, they're pretty cheap and really come in handy. These little plastic panel poppers. Better than using a screwdriver, just to scratch things a little less, and generally be pretty careful. I'm in shot, so all you're really looking to do is pry this guy out. There's about 3 or 4 big plastic clips on the back that gotta come out, so just give it a little wiggling everywhere first. Get a little loose. This one's much tighter right here than on the other side. So you could wiggle in there, separate that. All right. Already got a small chip right up here, so try and get behind this weather sealing. This side. Seems like it's doing the job, so I'll wedge that in there. Definitely wants to come out a little more now, so I guess that's good. Oh, there's a clip right there, watch out. There we go. And I'm probably also going to get new ones of these soon. Very old and brittle, and there's no, oh wow, yeah. You can see this. This comes right off that weather protectant. Cracked it a bit up top, but honestly I won't be too upset if these guys do break. Pretty dusty in there, so unplug your connector. Now we get access to the other 2 bolts. Let's see, there's one bolt right in here and one bolt right over here, but I'll get a better view in a second. So you will have to trust me, but inside right here, connected to this little plastic tab right before these 2 metal holes, that is where one of your 10 is going to be. It's just really hard to get both from this angle. But simply right in here. Bolt over there. There you go. Simple as that. So there's all the bolts you need to take off. Now we get to start shimmying the headlight out. Alrighty, starting sweating here. So after you take those out, let me get this out of the way. After you take those bolts out, you're pretty much free. You're gonna have to do a lot of jiggling. And this little side washer, let me see if you can see this. And this little side guy right here, the last bolt we took off, that is sort of elongated going through little piece of metal. So that's going to be the hardest challenge, or the part you shouldn't get pissed at, and recognize that you got to slide it this way to the left, and then just to get that out of there. So, pick all the corners up. That was actually much easier than the left side. And this part you want to tilt forward because you do have ballasts in the back, as well as a big sort of I don't know, big circuit board on the bottom. So pretty much it. And from there, of course, just got to take out your lighting plugs. Simple pinch, squeeze, and pull. Should have put my gloves on. It's dirty as hell. There we go. And if you're familiar with unplugging harness stuff, just wait a little long time and get your hands dirty as hell. It's actually pretty. After removing these headlights, we're going to get somewhere nice and clean with some space to clean these off. First, we're going to wash them. Get a bit of car wash, throw it in a little bucket or whatever you got. Water, of course, and definitely have some microfiber towels or any cleaning cloths around for later. Gonna mix up that water. I'm using a wash mitt. You could use anything clean you got, even a sponge will do. Spray it down, wipe it off after, get that soap off. Move to the right headlight. After this, off camera, I did the side markers. You could already see that right headlight looks much better than the left. Next up, we're going to get these oxidation removers. This is essentially step one. You get 4 per headlight. We got some gloves for skin irritation. Don't want to get it on your skin or in your eyes. Don't touch your eyes. Going to get this left headlight, open up our package. And these cloths are a bit abrasive, so helping on that surface, breaking down that oxidation. You are going to see on each pad, it does leave a little bit of yellow. That is that oxidation coming off, and natural. You do want that. You should use all 4 per each headlight. I saved 1 for my side markers. After that, rinse it off, dry it down. You get this little yellow knob that's easier to sand with than a flat sort of piece of paper. First, starting with 2000 grit. This is a wet sand, so be sure to have some water or even a spray bottle around. It's much easier. I just thought it'd be a little more proper for the finish to sand in every direction, have a little bit more surface for that clear coat to stick in. You can see between passes we do get this white milky haze. I simply just wipe that off. And after about 5 minutes I got tired and whipped out my drill. Be sure to not leave the drill going in one spot the whole time. You definitely want to move it around and not stay in one spot too long. Really simple, much easier with this tool. But the little hand knob they gave you works much better than just a flat piece of paper anyways. Of course, between passes, continue to dry, spray it down, keep it wet. Now we're going to move to 3000 grit and do the exact same thing. Very simple. After you do that, you're going to give it a final rinse and get ready for that clear coat. Make sure it's nice and dry. With this ceramic clear coating, do it all in one step. Do not go back and pass again after it is dried. It will leave streaks for quite a long time. You do want to overlap each pass a little bit to get full coverage, and then afterwards wait about 30 to 60 minutes for driving around or introducing it to moisture to let that lock in.